goes the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Round 80! 56 is the mic. Here we go, here we go. Check! Bump, bump, motion, 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 motion.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Middle. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. Go.
Now Allen. And that's complete. It's Green here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go!
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 20.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th rounder from Stanford. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run again with Love on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
On 2nd down, Love. He finds an opening past the 40. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Here we go.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On first down, it's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Paul Richardson. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Now Haskins on first down. Lets it go for Nelson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.J. Nelson. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December football. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Because I'm about to take you to school. 56.
On second and 11 now. Allen going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross, 84 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Redskins
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction.
Hey! Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, I'm coming.
Here's Allen.
Record.
He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
36.
Regular. Out. That's it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bills 14, Redskins 7.
And we're going 30.
980.
Mike 37.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They don't want it, fellas.
Pardon, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
It's caught. Smith.
Let's go.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets... And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The Redskins take over.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Championships, baby.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
56.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Bills first down.
Off 52.
First and 10.
56.
Hey, Charlie.
I got it.
What's that?
56.
So they fake the handoff. Now
Ain't no
Allen
such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Get your swerve on. Mike.
Third down. Here's Haskins. It's caught. Nelson. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
There we go.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
Yeah, they should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
49. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
On second and 11 now. Haskins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Paul Richardson. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Come on. Come on. Hey, Wahoo. Switch.
What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
56, 56.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch
pass.
Bang,
Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Go. Hatchet.
Hey, home.
To throw again, Allen. He's got Green. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
And the Redskins first down.
18 Gator. 49.
Not here.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Complete. Richardson has it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Dang, baby.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go.
Orbit.
Now it's Haskins.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Young quarterback, gotta learn. Need to get rid of the football.
Because when you don't get rid of the ball, they accumulate more sacks. But you're exactly right. Internal clock has to go off. Either get rid of it or start to take off and go.
Let's go. Hey, Lobo. 49's the mark.
Here we go.
Fast. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go.
Now Haskins, third and long. Slings this deep from McLaurin. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs lived for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 45 on second down. Allen, complete. Smith has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Allen off the play fake. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To throw, it's Allen. And that's complete to Croft. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look at it, and picks up the first down.
Here's Pollard, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Yo trip is here, baby.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. That's kind of an interesting decision. One-score game, third quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
The Redskins take over.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check. You go tight.
Topper!
Right there.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Spike 56. I'm coming. Two tights.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen got a man open. It's Ross. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Bills on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Allen gonna throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 37.
Run for Pollard. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Patrick DeMarco now for the fullback spot. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Get there.
Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A.J. Green, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
We gonna work.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. Can you change the blocking?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
To return is Roberts. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 4th quarter in Philadelphia. And the gap in that one has widened. The Bears have scored again. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year.
You don't want none of that. Give it. Pick up the ball.
On 1st down, Pollard. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Allen now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bills 45, Redskins 21. Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come on now, let's go.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah. 49's the mic. Here we go, here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
One final shot for Haskins.
You better be ready. Don't be scared.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Oh, let's go, D. That's what I'm
A
talking
big
about, D.
offensive
That's what I'm talking
explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Buffalo, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Washington, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.